This is the land of fashion. Look how beautiful. And the sun came out shining for you. You must have had a conversation with God and said, look, I am king. I command you.
I played your father in a movie.
Yeah. I command you to give us some sunshine because we haven't had good weather here till you arrived. So thank you. Now, this is the big red carpet. And what every magazine and every TV show is going to look at is, what are you wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm wearing a Hugo Boss tuxedo. They were very kind and gracious to lend me one of those, to give me one, and it's silvery and shiny, and I think it's pretty cool.
You get to be the king.
I know, and I get to be the king. I get to strut my stuff, literally.
Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, it was wild because I did Body of Lies with Ridley Scott. And with Russell as well, Leo DiCaprio's in that one, and I played this Iraqi CIA agent, and then Ridley saw that and was like, "King of England next," which is wild, and
what a compliment to your acting skills, because he can stretch you in any direction.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a compliment to his imagination too, but yeah, it was great, and then I just put on my rings and these amazing wardrobes, and it was fantastic.
When you get into the king gear, do you suddenly feel like, yeah, I am king?
Absolutely, but the biggest thing that makes you feel like king is how everyone else acts around you, because if everyone else doesn't treat you like a king, no matter what you're wearing, it's not going to work. And on the very first day, Russell would look me in the eye and was trembling and mumbling, and he was really in the scene, and it just made me swell with power.
You have a great body of work, and there's no lies in that. But tell me about some of your future projects.
Yes, well, I've got Agora coming out, which is Alejandro Amenabar's new film with Rachel Weisz and Max Minghella about 4th century Alexandria. And that comes out at the end of the month in the States. And then next year I've got Sucker Punch, which is Zack Snyder's new film, where I get to play a bad guy again.
Tell me a bit more about that.
He runs a brothel, so I guess a bad way of saying a pimp, but I don't like to say the word pimp.
From king to pimp. I guess if any man can have two alter egos, there'd be a king and there'd be a pimp, because then pimp is the king of the women, and king is king of everything. So really, you're checking all the boxes.
I like how you think.
Do you have an issue with control?
I think I'm such a nice guy when I'm off screen that I let that come out when I'm on screen.
You're just acting, right?
Yeah.
So if I was your goddess and I said, anything you want, any role you want, do you have kind of like your ideal role, or you think you've kind of now checked all your boxes?
Well, no, I mean, I think working with people that I admire, you know, on things that have something to say, that are interesting, that have depth. I think that's the ideal.
I don't know if you know, but the premieres here are they're shown live on television, so you'll be watched around the world, and I'll be there, so I'll be checking out your silver shiny shoot.
All right, cool.
And I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure the movie, from what I've heard, is the most amazing movie, so
well, I can't wait for you to see it.
Only the best of success to you. Lovely to meet you.
Likewise.
Thank you for your time. And thank you for bringing the sun. Keep talking to God for us.
I will. I've got an in.
All right. I'll send you some requests.
Okay.
Thank you.